afternoon, class.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
I'm good. As you all know, it's term 3. Everything we're starting from scratch. So in this term, we'll be focusing on the World Heritage Sites in South Africa, each province, right?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Before we begin, like, what is a tourist attraction site, right? A tourist attraction site is a place of interest that people visit. It can be educational purposes, entertainment, leisure, everything. As long as people go there, it's identified as a tourist attraction, right? Now, the question is, who identifies that attraction, that site, right? We have the UNESCO, which is, I would like to say, the mother of all. UNESCO can find a place, look at its physical, natural, or cultural, and if it's unique, then UNESCO will say, okay, fine, now this is an attraction, right? We cannot say an attraction is an attraction if it is not identified, right? And
Okay.
we have I can say we have two different types of attraction that UNESCO can identify. We have the World Heritage Site, we have the world icons, and also the 7 wonders of the world. Have you heard anything about that?
No, ma'am.
What are the 7 wonders of the world?
7 wonders of the world, they are the attractions that it happens yearly. People have to vote for the best attractions. A few years back, Cape Town, the Table Mountain was nominated, but it didn't get enough votes. With the 7 wonders of the world, like, it can change according to votes. So if in the next 5 years, Table Mountain is on the 7 wonders of the world, if people don't vote for it, then it is removed, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, the first province that we'll look into is the Eastern Cape. Eastern Cape is the second largest province in South Africa. The largest province is Northern Cape. So Eastern Cape is the second largest, and the capital city of Eastern Cape is Bisho. And Eastern Cape has 3 languages. The main ones, it is Xhosa, English, and Afrikaans, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There are 4 attractions that are identified as World Heritage Site, right? We have the Edo Elephant National Park. We have the National Art Festival in Grahamstown. We have the Great Fish River and the Blowkrans Bridge. Looking at the first attraction, it is the Edo Elephant Park. The park was created in 1931. When that park was created, it was to save the elephants because at that time there were 11 elephants remaining, right? So that park was created to conserve the elephants, and it did work because today we have plus 450 elephants, which is a lot. And the park does not only accommodate elephants. We have buffaloes, lions, rhino, and other antelopes, sorry. There are activities that can be done there. You cannot go and watch elephants. There's a 4x4 trail, bird watching, marine world, horse riding. So there's more to the Elephant National Park rather than seeing elephants. Are we clear? The second one we have okay, we're on the right path. The second one, we have the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown. This festival, it happens annually between June and July, and it takes more than 2 weeks. Yeah, you may say 2 weeks, it's a lot, but a lot is happening. Drama, dance, art exhibition, craft market, music show, films, everything. That's the reason why it takes longer, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Any art that you can think of, you'll find it there at the festival in Grahamstown. Looking at the third attraction is the Great Fish River. The river is 644 kilometers long, and every year there's a canoe race in September or October. The duration of the race can last more than 2 days, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
we can say that it's kind of a sport attraction for those who are interested in the canoe race marathon, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And the canoe race that happens in this river, like it is one of the 5 greatest canoe in the world. So that's something big rather than country, like it's the whole world, right? And then if you attend the marathon, do not expect to sleep in a guest house, hotel, or what. No, you can camp alongside the riverbank. So bring your tents along, right? And then we get to the Blowcrans Bridge. The bridge is situated in Tsitsikamma, and it is 216 meters high. The attraction was opened in 1997. It is the highest bungee jumping in the world, like the highest in the world.
Wow.
The rest can follow. Like, as we are closing in Eastern Cape, like, what have you learned about Eastern Cape? Something interesting? Are you interested in the bungee jumping, or do you want to ride an elephant? What have you learned?
I am interested in the Addo Elephant National Park because it made a meaning. The aim was for them to protect the remaining elephants, and now we have about 400,000, as you mentioned, plus elephants. So, yeah,
Is it
I think it's
400,000?
is it 400,000? No, something like that. I
It's
think
400 and plus
400,000 plus.
450.
Yeah.
450,000 or 450?
450, 100.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I think it made a meaning. It made a mark.
Yes, 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 I understand. Because the aim was not to create a park, it was to save the elephants.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's something from 11 to over 200. Like, it's a lot.
The Lord.
Yeah.
So big up to the Elephant National Park. And
Yes, ma'am.
so that means we're moving on to the next province, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Free State. Free State is in the middle of South Africa, like the middle. So we have Bloemfontein, which is the capital city and also the judicial capital of South Africa. If you understand what judicial means, like everything that has to do with the law, court, the highest court is in Bloemfontein, right? And then the main languages that are found in Free State is Sotho, Afrikaans, and Xhosa. You might be like wondering that why is Xhosa involved, right? Remember that Free State is in the middle and it has each and every portion of the provinces in South Africa. So Free State has 2 attractions, the Vredefort Dome and the Golden Gate National Park. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, now the Vredefort Dome, it happened long ago, long ago, right? Our parents were not here, our great-great-parents were not here. It happened 2,000 million years ago. Like, I don't even want to imagine what is happening there. But for the crater to happen, a meteorite collided with Earth, right? It shows that the earth is strong, like the collision didn't do anything, but it created a beautiful attraction that we have now, that we treasure at this moment, right? The crater is 260 kilometers wide, like it's very much big and deep at the same time, as 18 kilometers deep. In 2005, it was declared as the World Heritage Site. Remember, the World Heritage Site, it can be man-made and natural, right? There is fauna and flora, hiking, mountain bike, and trail, right? One might be wondering, hiking how? Remember, it's a crater, it's deep. You can go down, you can go up, right? Lennis, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then the second one is the Golden Gate Highlands National Park. It is known for its refreshing climate. Like, as you can see, the picture, the yellow flowers, just imagine the scent there, right? The name, the golden colors, it comes from the sandstones and cliff. As you can see from that picture, it is not just one color. It is different colors, right? Can you see a little bit of gold there? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Selena just muted her speaker, but I requested for her to unmute it. Okay. The park is a home to the antelopes. Any antelope, from the springbok to the bugs, like everything, any antelope. There are no dangerous animals there, lions, it's strictly antelopes. And there are activities that can be done there in the game. There's game viewing, drive, hiking, tennis, you can play tennis, and horse riding, and a lot more, right? And then we get to Gauteng.
So, ma'am,
Yes.
is the Frederick Dome safe? Like, is it safe?
It is safe. It is safe. Remember, for who to say this is a site, remember it has to be safe in order for people to come, right? Who
Yes.
cannot say, okay, this is a site, not who, but UNESCO, I'm sorry. UNESCO cannot say this is a site and that site, it's not safe, it'll kill people, put people's life in danger. So it is very much safe.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And then we get to Gauteng, the city of gold, right? With Gauteng, it is the smallest province, but it has the biggest population. Everyone is in Gauteng. Like, yeah, it's a lot, right? Gauteng is a Sotho name meaning the place of gold, and Johannesburg is the capital city of Gauteng. The main languages that are found in Gauteng is Zulu, Ndebele, and English, right? Those are the main languages. Yes, there are other languages, but those are the three. Gauteng has 4 attractions: the Cradle of Humankind, Apartheid Museum, Gold Reef City, and the Soweto Heritage, right? The Cradle of Humankind, yeah, it's the fossil hominid site. Any fossil, whether animal or human, you'll find it there at the Sterfontein Caves. The area was declared in 1999 as a World Heritage Site, right? And Mrs. Bless, are you still with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Wella?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mrs. Bless's skull is the first hominid to be discovered, and that was 2.8 million years ago. So just imagine, that was long, long, long ago. I don't even want to think of how the lives were, because the skull is not normal like ours. It is quite big.
It's not normal.
Why are you laughing? Remember, we were not like this. We were once apes.
Ape-like.
As time goes by, this is how we became, right? And then we get to what can be done there, right? Not much can be done. You can visit the scientific exhibit. Like there, you get to know about the human evolution, what happened, the science behind us. You know, there's a belief that we were once apes, but looking at the evolution, you wouldn't believe that. But there are some people that can relate to the back then evolution. And then you can visit the Sterkfontein caves. Like inside the cave, you get to see and learn how people were living, right? Let me add Selena. If okay, Selena is also in, right? Let me continue, right? So we are moving to the, Selena, please, can you unmute your mic? Moving on to the next slide.
Ma'am, can I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
So, would you say that the cradle of humankind teaches us about our history and origin and how we came to be? Like you said, less like a big skull.
Yes.
And now our skull is
It's
normal size.
Mm.
So would you say that the cradle of humankind teaches us about our history and our origin?
Not history, but I can say the human evolution. The human evolution, like where did we start, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and how we came up to this posture that we have. Remember, long ago, they looked like apes, like they were walking with their hands, like it was not normal, and they were quite hairy. So I would like to believe that it teaches us about the human evolution.
Okay.
Yes. And then we get to the second site in Gauteng. It is the Apartheid Museum. The museum was opened in 2001. And this is a very important site in South Africa. Remember, we come from apartheid era, which was not okay. And then right now we live in a democratic country. And the museum, it shows the history from 1948 till 1994, right? The museum has 22 exhibit areas, which include film footage, photographs, artifacts, anything that shows what happened during the apartheid era. I would like to say this museum, it shows that we are a very not advanced but a peaceful country, right? We live together with whites and Afrikaner after everything that has happened, and here we are. We live in a democratic country. There's peace, there's harmony, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And then we get to the Gold Reef City, right?
Yes.
It looks interesting from the picture. It looks interesting. It is a theme park. It is a theme park. It is made up, I can say, out of everything. The amusement park, hotel, restaurant, casino, museum, like everything is there, right? If you go to the museum and then you get tired, just go to the park, ride the roller coaster, and you'll be fine, right? The Gold Reef City, it is situated in Gauteng. As we all know, Gauteng is the place of gold, right? And the Gold Reef City, it is the deepest gold mine in the world. So when you are there, you get a chance to see how gold is made, right? You get to get inside the mine, everything. So it is quite interesting. And also the Apartheid Museum is closer. It's in there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is a quiet place to be, right? And then my time is limited. Okay. And then the last one, we have the Soweto Heritage. I
Oh,
would like,
ma'am,
yes,
what are some of the activities that can be done?
that can be done in
Gold Reef City.
Gold Reef City. Okay, it's all about fun. The only educational thing you can get there is when you visit the museum, which is the Apartheid Museum. So you can visit the museum, you can ride the roller coasters, go have fun. When you have enough money and older, you can go to the casino, the cinemas there. So there's a lot that can be done. It will depend on your mood for that day.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. And then we get to the last one, which is the Soweto heritage, right? I would like to say that Soweto is the heart of South Africa. Everything happened in Soweto. Like Soweto it's a symbol of a political struggle. Like you get your towns, Zola, Sophia Town, like everything, it is in Soweto. And you know the history of Sophia Town and apartheid, people being moved there. And Soweto has so many languages because it accommodates everyone. There was a township for coloreds, blacks, white, Indians. So Soweto is just a mixture of everything, right? And then Soweto is an acronym. The full name is Southern Western Township. So they just took the first, second letters from each word, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is, and it has 27 townships, and it is everything. Like you can go there for leisure, cultural, heritage, education. Like there, you can visit the Mandela House or the Hector Peterson Museum. You can do the bungee jumping from the Soweto Towers. Like Soweto, I can say it's all in one, right? It's all in one. And as we wrap up today's lesson, I would like to ask some few questions. Can you correct the following statements? Say they are wrong or what? But before that, can we start with what is the role of the UNESCO?
The role of what?
UNESCO.
To identify um
Different heritage sites, if I'm not mistaken, to identify different heritage sites.
Yes, 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 yes. And it doesn't matter whether it is natural or man-made, right? And
Yes, ma'am.
the following question, it's like a true or false thing, but you have to correct. You can't say false and keep quiet or true and keep quiet. Number one, the National Art Festival is hosted in Johannesburg.
false.
Yes?
Eastern Cape, I think.
Yes, Grahamstown. Number two, the Golden Gate got its name because it is situated in Gauteng.
The golden?
Anyone?
The Golden Gate.
Yes.
I don't think it's situated in Gauteng.
Then where is it?
Um, Free State.
Yes, it is situated in Free State. This question was just to dribble you a little, right?
Yes, because golden, well, golden.
Yeah, you think of Gold Reef City, City of Gold, everything, right? Thank you for answering. And the third question is, during the canoe marathon, one can sleep in a hotel.
Big no. A big no.
Where can they sleep?
They can camp alongside the river banks.
Yes. So bring your sleeping bag along in your tent, right? 4, horse riding can be done in Gold Reef City.
No.
Yes, what can be done there?
You can go to a casino. You can ride roller coasters.
Visit the Apartheid Museum.
No.
Hmm?
No.
Oh, are you saying the Apartheid Museum?
Yes.
Yeah, you can also go
You
there.
can visit the Apartheid Museum.
You can also go there because the Apartheid Museum is in.
It's close,
It's
but it has nothing to do with the Gold Reef City.
It's close. I would
But
like to
it is
say
part of
it's
the
in the
tourist
same.
attraction.
It's not part. They are two separate things.
There are two separate things, but the Apartheid Museum is in Gold Reef City. Remember, Gold Reef City is made up of
It's next
museum.
door.
You can say next door, but if there was a fence, Jared, I can say it's in the same yard.
Okay.
Remember, the Gold Reef City is a theme park that is made out of museum, hotel, casino, restaurant, and those things, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you think of Gold Reef City, think of a museum, a mine, a restaurant, a hotel, casino, games there. Think of everything. So it happened that 2 attractions are in one place, right?
Yes.
Are we clear? Do we understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So the last question is, which kind of tourist would enjoy the Sterkfontein Caves? Is it the adventurous one, the natural one, educational one, the one that loves
Educational
science?
one.
Yes. You can go there for educational purposes, but if you are a nature lover, do not think you will enjoy the caves. You would want to smell flowers, see the sun.
Why not? Because nature can be of different ideas. What if I want to go to the cave to see the river is it the river? No, it's not the river.
Yeah, there's a river
It's
that
some
flows.
There's a river. There's a river in the Sterkfontein Cave.
Yeah, so what if you want to go there to just explore the water part, the river part? It's not just about flowers.
Like when we say someone loves nature, as much as
It's about
there's water, but it's about fauna and flora. Like you're all about the living things, right?
the animals and the flowers.
Yes. So with water, you can fall under, I can say, the Shaka Marine, the marine world lovers, you know. There's
Yes,
someone
ma'am.
who would prefer to go to Shaka Marine, watch the fishes and the sharks, rather than go to the Kruger National Park. Does
Okay.
it make sense?
But water is also living.
it's also part of nature. Like, it's refreshing to listen to the sound, how the river flows. But where's the air, the scent, the fresh air? When you go to
Okay, I understand, ma'am.
a botanic garden, yeah? When you go to a
Yes, ma'am.
botanic garden, as a nature lover, right? It's flowers, it's a garden. Like, you just enjoy different flowers, touching them, feeling the texture, right? Rather than say, I'm going to the caves to just see the water or just listen to the sound, the smell of the water. So if someone that loves nature, I feel like the cave, it does not offer so many options. It's only water and the caves, like you're inside, there's no sun, nothing. I'm not trying to convince you, but that was my opinion when it comes to nature, right? Are we still here?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No.
So did you understand today's lesson?
Yes.
Okay. Selena? Selena?
Yes.
Any question?
Any question? No, I think I'm fine.
Okay, thank you. Next time